Hiya everyone. So I said on my last video that we would make Dora, and I got the remake kit from Lapin. So this is going to be the first of the Dora videos. So if you have been buying off Cool Crafting website and you bought the Dora kit, then you'll have the individual pattern for Dora. If not, you can get it in this book, which is where I got it from, which is the book that was released in November this year. So Dora is a piggy, and I've never made her before. This is my first one. So I traced all her pieces out of the book. I'm going to file these in my book, my folder, sorry, not my book, my folder, which is going to be my Lunar Lapin folder for all my Lunar Lapin patterns that I've cut out myself. So when I started to have a look at her pattern and her pieces, I've discovered that she is exactly the same as Luna in her body, her legs and her arms. The difference is obviously her head, because she has a snout, and her tail. So what I have done is I've used all the fabrics and everything to make the body and the arms, and I've made her legs, and I've sewn them in, and I've stuffed her body. So she's exactly the same as Lunar Lapin. So if you go to my Lunar Lapin videos, is exactly the same steps for all of the Luna apart from the head and with the addition of the tail. I haven't sewn her arms on yet because I like to do that after I've got the head in position, so I've got them in the right place. It looks like it's well balanced. If I put it on now and then I realise that I've made a boob, I have to take them off again. These are put on via buttons. Now I did see a discussion on the Luna page on Facebook about this latest sort of set of patterns and stuff. And Sarah was talking about that if she would start again, that there was differences that she would make in her patterns and stuff. And I asked her what those differences would be. And she said she's actually done it in all of her designs. She's kind of made it so you can mix and match. So you could use Luna's legs on Eric. You can mix and match all the patterns. And obviously the clothes generally fit all the ones. So it's quite nice. I was quite interested by that. So I cut out all the pieces, I traced them with just normal paper from the book. I've got them to keep forever, and then I drew them onto my felt, and the felt kit is from Cool Crafting. I've ordered a remake because I had the pattern in here. You can order the to make kit, which comes with a pattern, and I believe you can order the pattern on its own as a PDF. I got the remake kit because I had the pattern in here. So as it's laid out, which will be with any pattern you get from Sarah, she shows you how to put her piece on, very much the same as the other videos that I've done with Eric and Otterline and Luna. So I did all that, made all the body. So now we're on to what is essentially the head of the animal. So the first part is the ears. So this is your head gusset. You've got two head sides. You've got two pieces that make the snout. You've got a piece that makes the tail. And then you've got ears, and then you've got the beautiful Liberty fabric on the inside. So the first part, according to the book, is making the ears, because the ears go into the head. So I'm going to bring it down nice and low so you can see what I do. So these are wrong side together. Sorry, right sides together. You're going to leave this bottom piece open, and you should have put a little line where you're going to fold it. And what happens is you fold it like that to get the piggy ear fold. So we're just going to sew around the outside. Now it does say in the book to use a machine or hand stitch it. It's entirely up to you. I pretty much machine everything because I prefer it. So I'm just going to sew all the way around the outside and leave this bottom piece open. So use a nice small stitch. I'm using number 2, so it's 2 millimeters. And just go nice and steady all the way around the outside. Just going to hand crank it around this corner because it's so small. keep turning it around this point and get a nice point to it. There we go. Round we go. These two bits of fabric do move against each other a little bit, so you might get a little bit of sliding where the Liberty fabric kind of, see, very slightly moved away from the fount. It's not a massive problem. There's my nice little sharp scissors. Here they are. So that's that one done. Going to do the second. So this is in reverse because it's mirrored, so you've got two matching ears. Ooh, there we go. Pointy down a bit. Well, I think I might have gone off the felt there a little bit. Let's double check that in a second. Oh no, I didn't. It felt like I had gone off the edge, but I didn't. It stayed on. Obviously that would have created a hole when you turned it. If it had gone off the edge, you would have had to correct that. So I'm a little bit tempted to clip the corners so they turn nicely, but let's see how it looks. So now we're going to turn this out the right way. I might use the hemostats actually. Hemostats. Here are my hemostats. I love my hemostats. And these are the curved ones. Just be really gentle with these because it can tear the fabric if you're not gentle. It's my turny tool here. There she is. Turny tool. I have such technical names for all my equipment. So this I just use to go along that seam and make sure it's nice and flat. Sometimes just rolling the seam also works. So I know it's on the inside, but there is that little line that tells you where to fold it. So although the shape naturally gives it away, so you fold it like that, and that's one ear. So what I'm going to do is put a little pin in that, just to keep the fold in place before we pin it into the head. I'll do these getting sewn into the head sides, and then we'll do the gusset and gusset adding to the head sides in a separate video. So this video will be ears, sewing the ears in place. Oh, they're so cute. Love this piggy already. Right, there's my fold line. So what I like to do is check that they're the same. And yeah, they are pretty much the same. So that's two ears. They'll sit that way around there, won't they? Because curls on the top of the head, the fold over piece. Right, so your head gusset. So on your pattern piece, you've got two dots. Cut down to the first dot, and the second dot is the full length of the dart that you're going to create. What you're going to do is you're going to put an ear inside that. So you cut down to that first dot. So what I've done is I've marked that first dot. I haven't marked the second dot because I know how much further down it's going to be. So on both pieces, I'm going to go right over now. I'm going to move my sewing machine out of the way. going to cut all the way down to that dot on both pieces, and this one's got a couple of bits of drawing on because I changed the layout when I was cutting out. So these are your insides, two sides of your head. So what it says in the book is it said to trim the ear seam down, but I didn't. I left it quite small anyway. So you take your headpiece, cut along the fold, and then you place an ear on the side of the head with the cotton lawn fabric facing down, so that the folded edge of the ear sits about 1 centimetre down from the top of the head, matching the raw edge. Cut along the head, tuck it in place. So you can sew it before you can base stitch it before. So that is this side of the head, and that is that side of the head. So this is going to be the eye facing forward. This is your wrong side. You want it about 1 centimetre down. So you measure 1 centimetre. It's not very far at all. So if you want, give yourself a little marker. So basically that little dot is the top of where the ear is going to sit, and that's the folded top of the ear. Because if you look in the picture, the fold's on the top and the ear sticks out. So this is going to fold over, right sides together with the ear inside, so when you open it up it's all nice and neat and encased. Wrong side, right sides together. That's yes, you want that ear sticking out. So that means so if you put it against the marked bit there, keep all those raw edges together, pin that into place. So you've pinned and that would be the wrong ear. Poor Mandy. So when you open it up, there's your ear sticking out. So what it's saying to you to do is baste along this stitch bit here, then fold it over and then sew all the layers together. I'm just going to sew it. And then this one, which I unfolded. See, that one's all lined up, that blue dot now. So I sew from the top and work my way down. I'll ease it off a bit. There. That's one side done. As you fold it out, you can see you've got the ear in place. So about here is where the eye is. I'm going to do the other side. I think where I put my safety eyes. I'm going to use safety eyes on this one. Should be in my little bag of tricks that came with the kit. So I'm just going to fish that out in a minute and I'll show you that in the next video. But basically that's the first stage done. We've made the ears and we've sewn them into the sides of the head. Imagine the gusset's going to be in the middle soon. But you've now got piggy ears. Anyway, end of video one. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.